my first round is at the skate key where all the stars be. Suits Versace, something like that. I swear to God. That was after like the Mace joint. Remember Mace, you go home or you want to no, shoot, I'm bugging. That's that. That was off of Mace freestyle. We be at the car show where all the stars go with the Jacob Jarvis, girls laced with carrots. Yeah, on my Harlem connoisseur thing. So you know I'm inspired by everybody that's around the environment. You know what I mean? Mainstream, just hood legends, everything and everybody that had to do with Harlem in my come up, and you know that's my cultivation was basically like intimate. So yeah, that's like one of my first rounds at the Mace. Mace used to come through, so you know we was inspired. He was the dude off the block that made it. Yeah, boy Loaded Lux right here. You know what's up when I'm rolling up. Well, you probably know that thing. If not, you gonna get this work. Yeah, but this right here, it's my Blacklight interview. Now with the Fixx Factory, huh?
Bro got rough with the man, they scuffed my soul. But for you switch stations, I run the type of footage you go win the race with. I've been nice as long as BET had ticker taping, horse picture taking. My only regret, I ain't never get to kill a basement. You finna wind up like a Jamaican, you making me.
Harlem's home, man. It's everything I am, you know. You know, it's the heart, man. It's my base. You know, they say you're a product of your environment. That's very true. You digest everything you hear, see, smell, taste. It's, you know, information. But Harlem has definitely been a frontier in terms of my cultivation and my upbringing. You know, that's home in every way, shape possible. You know, and Harlem, beautiful, man. You know, recognize. You know, I'm from the town, and you know. Active, you know, so you know people always respect work. I don't care where you at. People respect activity. Yeah, but no, they give it up in Harlem, man. Word. Biggest obstacle, I would say that reaches me time and time again would probably be patience, man. Patience. Yeah, I gotta work on that patience. You know, I'm a visionary, you know, and I want to do so much, you know, and I say your mind and your time is your greatest assets, you know, and with all the studying I do, I learn more, and with learning more is room to do more. So we like to follow through ideas. It's just, you know, prioritizing, doing things subsequently. So my patience, you know, I work on that with myself. I want it like, you know, it's the microwave age, man, internet, man, shoot, you know. Best advice I ever have been given, and which I give people to this day too, is stay focused. It's nothing like focus, man. Focus rules all. You know, so much going on in the world, but if a man can take his mind and keep it still on specific, designated, you know, plans to execute, man, he's unstoppable. You know, so focus is a very grand thing, and it takes work, you know, to you know, allow for you know, because that comes along with willpower as well, you know, with staying focused. The will to keep yourself focused. I think that's a big thing, but, you know, like with practice makes perfect, and that's with all things, man. You work on it, you get better at it, but that wins it. Nothing like that. What's the difference between battle rap then and battle rap now? Battle rap, on a competitive approach, just took a more intimate or personal standpoint. You know, when we was running down on each other, getting our names up, you know, as far as in the battle culture, you know, you used to just show up with your rhymes, with the best rhymes you had. You know, now it's preparation like for a boxing match, you know what I'm saying? You really head on with an opponent, you got a certain time to prepare for them, you know, it's the same concept. So I think that would be ultimately the difference, you know. These things are scheduled. You know, and you know, pros and cons with all things. Usually we should just show up, and then what you had was what you had. But I believe in my heart of hearts that with two people having to prepare for one another, it shows where they both are at presently. You know, we say success ain't final. You know, failure ain't fatal. So you got to keep working. Gotta keep working. I always had great hopes of doing the work. The research that's in it, I I felt it, you know, all things being real. Will I say it exceeded my expectations? Yes, you know. I always talked about us getting back on TV though. I did speak about that. Cause I believe one of the battle raps, you know, pinnacle points was when Fight Club had it rocking on MTV. I do remember that, you know what I mean? That was real big for battle rap, you know? Shout out to everybody over there at Fight Club, that across from the pool table, you know what it is. You know, that was real grand for battle rap. And then, you know, I always thought about the resurge though, and you know, we made it back on big networks, and there's still more to come behind this. I think where it's at right now in the popularity of the people of interest, or the people of notoriety that speak highly about battle rap, this is right now, it's kind of unprecedented. It's kind of unprecedented. Like it's really come far, man. And ain't no telling where it can go. Getting here and seeing from the position that we are and the interest that people have taken towards battle rap. I mean, no ceiling. Word. Man, Lux preparation for a battle is you know, focus is at an optimum level, you know. That's one of the key essential ingredients in Lux preparation. But real note though, I got something real in depth, you know, for the people. That'll give them A to Z, you know, for me in terms of the whole way. You know, I can't really give it in depth right now, but I will say focus is a hefty requirement. Gotta be focused. Songs is it's more so a vibe, and the music saying to you what it wants you to convey, what mood it gives off. I think music more so has an intuitive thing happening with it. The music sort of speaks from, in essence, so to speak, you know? You get a vibe, man. It's not too much logic in it, it's just, dang, that feel right. And then, you know, we'll build from that feeling. You know, and what it's saying to how it's resonating with me. Damn, you know, puts me, it's almost like there's no difference when records trap you in a space and time. You know, when you hear a song today, it was an old record, but you hear it today, and you be like, dang, I remember I was doing this or doing that when that record came out. It's sort of the same thing with even creating music. You know, the vibes is always there, they've always been there. It's just for you to tap into them, and that music is just a component that allows me to, you know, personally to really truly do that. So, love expressing myself, whether it be on a platform, in a battle, or making that music. But I do recognize the difference, and it is in the vibe, definitely. Fear for me is a tool for courage, if you ask me. I think fear, listen, is really an illusion. Fear is when a person is, in terms of the experience of the situation, whatever's bringing that fear is lack thereof. In terms of the preparation for whatever is being, you know, presented in front of them. It's like when you walk in a room, that viewing that you got of the room, or that vibe that it gives you, that can change probably a day from or 2 days from. You don't get the same, how would you say, strange feeling, or I want to say, feeling of not unassuredness, but you know, that awkward feeling of not knowing. That's all I believe fear is ultimately. Fear is just, you know, being in uncharted territory. I think when you study and you delve into what it is, the illusion slowly lifts, you know, it's like a veil. And that's fear to me. You know, anything that I had butterflies about, you know, I got focused, I delved in, I did the work, I studied and prepared on it, and, you know, I was ready for it. And thus, fear turned into courage, you know? Well, as far as champions dealing with losses, as far as the champion mentality, it wouldn't be losses. He just see where he had to get better at, you know, in terms of developing his repertoire and his game. So, you know, my whole thing is always finding those things in every experience that I can take from that, you know, to trickle over into me developing myself as an individual, as a man first. You know, music is yes, my career, and that's what I do. It's my occupation. But my volition, you know, is to life. You know what I mean? I feel like I have a calling with life, and just in terms of just developing myself. I think that's my everything. That's first. Music is a tool, a medium in which to do so. It helps me. It's a breadcrumb. But it's all creative, man. It's all from a creative element. And that's what I'm here to do, ultimately. Success is lessons capped in life, if you ask me. And if I had to elaborate, man, it's basically, you know, conquering endeavors, you know, things that we work towards, you know. Like, you got the big test, study for it, get an A. That's success, you know. Success is just, you know, preparation, man, meeting that opportunity, and that's success. They usually say that's luck, but if you ask me, preparation meeting opportunity is success. Legacy, man. If people had to look back at Loaded Lux in regards to legacy, you know, I fought hard, man, to do everything in my power to fill a void, man, to achieve, you know, what I was destined to do and be. And that's the journey that I'm on. So, if you ask me what I want people to take from my legacy, you know, just be inspired, you know, to find yours. Because we're all legends. Everybody's a legend, you know. They just gotta do the work. But it's there for us all, you know. Would I see myself 10 years from now? Wow. Man. Well, 10 years from now, I definitely see myself a more developed man, you know. Exactly what endeavor, occupation, you know, my career choice is what it is now, but 10 years from now, who knows? You know, things change, people change. But, you know, definitely more mature and developed in the art of life, you know. I can definitely say that, whatever it be. Beloved 2, what the people could expect from Beloved 2, I think, man, they'll be definitely impressed with the quality of music. Not only that, you know, how we touch on everything that's relevant and going on in the world of Loaded Lux, and how we just take these conversations to express to people what we already been standing on for so long, you know, and that is music with a message that says something for all. You know, my music, you know, like myself as a person, you know, is the offspring of that. You know, I'm more, you know, nowadays I like having healthy conversations, but I like having conversations that's relative to us all to see from whence we came and where we going. So Beloved 2, man, you can really get that. You got a number of features, different things that happen. I always like to leave the surprise guests on there, you know what I mean, as we get closer to the date, which it should drop. We're looking at early date in September. You know, if it changes, you know, the world will know. But it's definitely thought-provoking, I will say that.